for your dose of reality. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dr. Quack podcast. I'm Dr. Quack, and we got a big show for you today. We have the preview here, as you can see behind me. Look at that. Two men right there, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Summerslam coming up 2022. And I want to invite on our magical panel here. First, the co-host here. He is actually ready. He's running a little late, but here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the important one, Mr. Mayhem. How you doing, Mr. Mayhem? Can you hear me? All right, you have a little technical difficulties. Let's introduce the other three here. We have the man himself. Don't buy my merch. Make sure you buy his merch. Talking about Boss, otherwise known as Ed.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
important one. There you go. How you doing?
Oh, I can't hear, so
Okay.
I don't know if it's me or not. Let me make sure I got everything turned up here. There. Now I can hear.
Here, all right, cool. Up next, we have one of a kind over here. We have John. And we have the man himself, last but not least, the man, Randomania. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Hogan.
Running wild, brother.
Cool.
Welcome, everybody.
Let me get caught up here. I apologize. I wasn't expecting us to start 20 minutes early.
You're telling me. I got woke up from a nap for this.
But never know. 4:30 on the Central Time is usually when we start here.
No, we usually start at 5.
5:30.
5.
Well, here we are.
I guess I get an extra nap for before the pulse.
You will. You'll get an extra nap in there. But we got a big card here. While he's getting that all together, we have some breaking news that just came out today. Seth Rollins and Riddle no longer a match due to injury.
All right.
It's just he wants to get paid, and it's going to take probably a couple of years. Yeah, you know, it's just going to take some weeks. But yeah, whoever wants to get paid, it's going to take it. Honestly, it's just a plan.
All right. And I'm caught up.
Okay.
To file lawsuits or whatever. But yeah, you should get a
All right, everybody. So let's go over the result, the standings here first. The Professor at 8 and 10.
Woo.
Mr. Lindsay at 14 and 6, which, by the way, if you haven't bought your Bossolini shirt, why haven't you? Redbubble.com.
I got his merch.
Because I'm curious to see what they put at the top of there.
I'm at 11 and 8. Dr. Quack's at 11 and 8. John is at 12 and 7. And I have Purge's information. Justin Smith, he's at 7 and 11.
So who's in first?
That would be Ed Lindsay.
The boss. There he is.
So what you're saying is I'm behind by like what, 1?
I'm curious.
I haven't figured up the percentages yet.
Oh, we will get there on that. But let's get started with this show here. Because first match, we have the Mysterios taking on Finn Balor and Damian Priest of the Judgment Day. No disqualification. And we'll let you start with this one.
Yep.
Who's talking in the background?
Remember, she came.
Me. Judgment Day. Dominic turns.
Dominic turns.
Oh, he's about to be a double.
All right.
Okay.
John.
I'm gonna actually have to agree. I think Dominic turns on Ray. If you didn't pay attention to how the setup to after they won on Raw, it like whenever Ray was getting attacked, where was Dominic? He literally would run off screen. So I have a feeling it's gonna Dominic turns, so it's gonna be Judgment Day winning.
Okay. Mr. Hogan.
I agree with everything you guys said, and I got nothing else to add.
Okay. Port one.
All righty. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to put Justin Smith in here. He says that the Mysterios will win. The only difference is he says his interference will be by Edge.
Ooh.
And I want to take the Mysterios because I think that they're going to ride the wave and they're going to make the turn come up a little later when it's built up a little bit more. I don't see it yet, but I can't vote against the Judgment Day, so I'm taking Judgment Day.
You're going to take Judgment Day. And me, I'm going to go with the Mysterios because I almost bet this is opening match. They'll probably have this out there for the show, and they'll want to have a good feel. And the Mysterios will miraculously win this, probably with Edge's help. That's been said a lot throughout the dirt sheets and everything else, all the predictions. God knows. So I'm going to go with it, even though I don't think it'll happen, but I'm going to pick it for this case just because I feel like it's going to be opening match.
All right.
But here we go. Let's go to the next one here. Another big match here. Logan Paul taking on The Miz. John, go right ahead. You loved this match, didn't you?
Logan Paul versus. I'm gonna have to go Logan Paul. Just because why bring him in and have him lose right off the bat like that? The way they're setting it up, I think they can continue to push him more. It's just like watching Pat McAfee, which I can't wait to talk about that later. So I'm going Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, okay. Mr. Hogan.
I'm going Logan too. First of all, Miz has been losing to everybody, so it won't be no big deal for him to take another loss. And I think they're going to start pushing Logan now that he's a regular employee now. So we're going with Logan.
Going Logan. Important one?
I'm going no contest on this one. Either it's going to be some kind of double count out, double disqualification. It's a schmoz is what I'm going to go with because the crowd seems to care more about the fight they've been having and the pull-aparts they've been having than any possibility of any match. So I'm going to stay with the schmoz.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gotcha. There we go.
And Justin Smith went also with Logan Paul.
You went with Logan Paul.
The 12th to the 19th.
So having a little technical difficulties here.
For the director, so I'll be busy.
There we go. Whoa. All right. Well, Ed will be back here in a second. I'm going to go with Logan Paul, too. It doesn't make sense to have your first match back on a pay-per-view, take it on The Miz, unless some, underhanded stuff goes on. So that's why I'm going to take The Miz. I'm going to take The Miz because I feel some bullshit happening, and that's going to be who I'm going with on that. I don't know why. I just feel it.
Always on the run.
Boss, who do you got?
I'm going to go with Logan Paul. Actually, Logan Paul's going to win due to disqualification.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That damn Tommaso Ciampa.
They have a free meeting.
But Logan Paul.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, we'll see.
All right.
All right. Cool. Let's go to another big match. We're going to start with Randy Hogan on this one. Pat McAfee taking on Happy Corbin.
Got to be McAfee. got to be. All the drama they're going, and Corbin is not even in the running for nothing anymore. So, yeah, I'm going with McAfee.
Okay. Important one.
All right. Justin Smith goes with Pat McAfee. And I'm going to go with Pat McAfee. McAfee has really got a good following here. I almost see this as a final blow-off for Madcap Moss is going to come out and not interfere but distract and be the kind of thing of we're going to see Corbin get pushed over the edge again and maybe make another character adjustment. So I'm going to go with McAfee.
Yeah, I got to go with Pat McAfee too. I would stand on this desk and start dancing with it. But yeah, I mean, it would make more sense. You need McAfee to really go over in this. I'm sure he'll probably do stuff leading into Survivor Series. That's what I would think.
So we like double.
Pat, I'm gonna punch you into next week. McAfee.
McAfee. Okay. John?
Yeah, send it to me what's left, and then I'll see what's on there or whatever.
I will have to say Pat McAfee. I honestly do agree with everybody else. Just how everything is going. You're honestly pushing Corbin throughout the entire time, but and normally what that ties to is WWE giving it to the other guy. So with the big back, with everything, with the big backing already that McAfee has, they're going to give it to him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, damn, we got everybody who picked that. All right. That's awesome. There we go. All on the same page there. But now we got the next big match here. Here you go, important one. We have the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos, taking on the Street Profits with special guest Jeff Jarrett, referee.
All righty. Well,
isn't he already getting one payday?
Justin Smith went with the Street Profits. And I'm really on a toss-up on this one because with pulling Jeff Jarrett back in from, I think he's actually only there on a Legends contract. I don't think he's there on any kind of real thing. So bringing him in for this, especially in Nashville, I smell shenanigans. And I think the shenanigans are going to be that Jeff Jarrett is a much better heel than he is a face. So I'm going to take the Usos because the referee kind of played some games.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is like his second payday. I mean, he's going to be taking on Flair in his last match for the third time in his career. I mean, I don't know on this one. This one's very tough to pick. I actually feel like they're going to end the Usos here. I want to say it. So I'm going to go with the Street Profits. Maybe this is their time to turn heel. I mean, they do deserve a push. You know, they've already beat them their last pay-per-view, Money in the Bank. Why not give them the shot there? Well, they came close. They didn't beat them. But, yeah, I'll go with Street Profits there. Boss.
I do the swag like nobody can. Do the swag like nobody can. You got to get your red solo cups for this match, baby. The Street Profits coming out on top, baby.
John. Oh, he's got his red solo cup.
That should tell you who I'm going with. I pulled out the red solo cup just for this. I just have this feeling that Triple H is going to want to make a big splash and give something that the fans aren't going to expect. And honestly, it's about time to give the Street Profits the titles because it's I want at least a little change because I already have no and we're going to talk about this next match later on, but I don't know. I'm not excited to see what's going to happen later, but we will see. I'm going Street Profits.
Okay. And Randy taking us home on that one.
I'm going with the Usos.
Going with the Usos.
Always the Usos. Because Jarrett has always been a heel. He's trying to play the middle now, but he's always known to be a heel, and Usos are the heels, so it makes sense that Jarrett's going to do something to help his buddies, the heels. So the heels win. Usos over.
Okay. That does make a lot of sense there. It should be a good matchup. But now I get to start with one great one here. Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair taking on Becky Lynch.
So call me if you need me or anything. Got that.
And any time that you put Becky Lynch on a SummerSlam pay-per-view, it's hard to go against her. She has an outstanding record at SummerSlam, including last year where she beat Bianca Belair in 17 seconds. I'll go with Becky Lynch on this. Not a huge Becky Lynch fan, but I got a feeling since Seth Rollins is out, they're going to push her.
Reach whatever. All right, take care.
Hey.
You can reach that.
Let's see. The smartest, the strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest. And still your Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Ooh. John.
I'm gonna have to agree with Ed on this one.
On the inside.
I just had it there.
Yes, Bianca has a great Becky has a great record at SummerSlam. Yes, Becky beat Bianca last year in 30-something seconds in a surprise match.
Leave that open.
I don't see them doing that twice in a row. I think it would hurt Bianca to lose this match. So I'm even thinking this way. It's like it's either between Bianca winning or it's like there's going to be a disqualification somewhere. But I'm going to go Bianca just so I can have actual win in there.
Okay. Randy.
I'm going with Bianca also. As much as I would like to see Becky win, and I'm sure she'll get it back, but she's turning into a very good chaser of the title now. She's getting this little crazy thing going on, and I don't think she's quite hit the breaking point yet. So it's going to be a good match, but yeah, I think Bianca's going to go away with it again.
Okay. And important.
All right. Justin Smith goes with Bianca Belair. And I hate to say it, but I'm going with Bianca Belair. I agree, Randy, that Becky Lynch has become a really good chaser, and she's also a good champion, which is a rare thing. You're either one or the other. It's rare that you're both, and she's proving to be both. But I think they have more plans with the new heel turn for Lacey Evans, that she's going to be the one ending up dethroning Bianca Belair. I see Becky Lynch actually jumping to a different brand. So it wouldn't make sense for her to take that belt with her, so I'm going to go with Bianca Belair and swallow it down.
Ooh, okay. All right. We got 3 more matches to go here. Before that, let's take a quick commercial. And we're back here. I'm sorry, something happened with my technical difficulties. I got it right here because the next match we have Aaron here, and he has got the United States Championship. Bobby Lashley taking on Theory, no longer Austin.
Oh, that's me?
It's you, sir. It is you.
The almighty era is still in effect. So Bobby will make sure Theory is in a world of hurt before he tries to cash in later on that night.
Okay. All right, John.
God mode. Oh wait, no, sorry, that was Roman Reigns. I'm stuck. Can you come back to me? I'm still thinking about that one.
All right, we got a pass there, Mr. Randy.
Going with Bobby Lashley.
All
He's
right.
still big, gigantic, formidable. He's got the total package. I don't know why he got knocked down a little bit, but they can't afford to knock him down. They need more guys like him to get built up, especially with Reigns now on a part-time schedule, and who knows what will happen with Brock down the road. And they're losing so many people in that. They're going to have to build Bobby back to where he was. And that's a good time to do it.
Makes a lot of sense. There you go. Portland, do you agree?
All right. Justin Smith went with Bobby Lashley. And I'm also going with Bobby Lashley. If they've put the MacGuffin in Austin Theory's hand, they're definitely not going to put the U.S. title around him. They're going to let that briefcase mean a whole lot more than being an afterthought. So, plus Randy's right. With all the changeovers in leadership and new direction, they need to have some established people that the fans care about. The fans care about Bobby Lashley, so why hurt that? Bobby Lashley.
That makes a lot of sense. I got to go with Bobo there myself. I mean, considering he's got the Money in the Bank briefcase, does it make sense that Austin Theory would win the United States title? I'm going with Bobo. I mean, you definitely do. He's going to probably lock him up in that full Nelson. And, you know, that lock he's got, yeah, it's going to put him out. It is definitely going to put him out. But now we got two more matches, and we got John with his favorite competitor here. Liv Morgan taking on Ronda Rousey.
You got to get John's opinion on Bobby Lashley and Theory as well.
So I'll give both.
Oh, that's right. We got to come back to that. So go ahead, double time.
So I'll go back to finishing off that. I will say Bobby Lashley. I do. There's a part of me that does agree with everything that you guys have said. The one thing I'm gonna definitely agree with, especially with Mayhem, is the fact that you don't want to put the U.S. title and possibly him cashing in and putting the make it Austin 3 belts. So I just don't see it. Even though it's really tempting, and then having him try to cash in and lose it, but we'll see what happens. But I'm going to say Austin Theory will lose that match. Liv Morgan for the victory. I'm just playing. I think the fans are happy that the fact that Liv Morgan is champion. She finally has her side plates. So, like, if she didn't have her side plates by now, like by SummerSlam, I was worried that she was going to lose the match. But now that she has the side plates, I just don't see them taking the belt off of Liv at this point. Otherwise, what good did you do for her? To me, she's a hard worker. She's not, obviously Mayhem's going to probably now agree with this part. She's not the best in the ring. She's not the best on the mic. But to me, and I'll say it now, she reminds me of a young Trish Stratus. Done.
Mr. Hogan, by all means.
I'm going with Liz too. And Liz is my least favorite wrestler on that whole roster, men or women. That's how little I think of her. Little cutesy pie here, and can't work her way out of a paper bag, okay? Everybody expects Ronda to go in there and absolutely kill her. And I think she'll try. But, Ronda's not quite the same since she came back as she was, a year or two ago. She's just lost some of that charisma. I don't remember her promos being as bad as they were a year or so ago. It's just Ronda's kind of like Bobby Lashley right there. We're almost to the top, but just a little below. They're going to keep it on Liv because she's the little cutie pie everybody likes now. I'm waiting for Becky or Charlotte or somebody to come and just destroy her. But it's not going to be Ronda this weekend.
Woo. Important one. What do you think?
This is watching the giant redwood against the pine tree. They're both wooden. Last Friday's SmackDown match where Liv Morgan just botched move after move. I'm worried that they start to realize they made a mistake, even though the crowd supports her. I see her maybe as becoming this female version of The Rock, a great chaser, not a great champion. But I agree with Randy Hogan. Ronda Rousey's kind of hurt herself in her own stock. She never made friends with Stephanie McMahon, the new person that runs the show there. So I don't see Stephanie being all excited about saying, hey, yeah, let's put it on Ronda Rousey. So I'm going to take Liv Morgan because she's the lesser of two evils in Stephanie's eyes.
All right. And me, God, as much as I really want to go with Ronda Rousey, yeah, you got a new regime. Triple H loves her. She's an NXT person. I'm almost feeling the potluck victory, small package, or the roll-up, which is the big finisher in WWE, to beat Ronda Rousey. I'm going to go with Liv Morgan. I feel like it's just going to be some, it's not going to be like she's going to hit her with a finisher because nobody would believe that. So I'm going to take Liv Morgan on that respect. Ed.
I didn't hear Justin Smith's answer.
Yeah, what was
He's
Justin?
taking Liv Morgan.
Of course he's taking Liv Morgan.
Oh.
She looks like Alexa Bliss a little bit, right? Yeah, he's taking Liv.
I'm gonna say it like this: after the encounter between Ronda and Liv, and Ronda telling Liv she's going to shake her hand and congratulate her after she loses the match, by hook or crook, Liv walks away with the title.
There we go. It seems like everybody's on the same page on that one. But now we got the main event. And we get to go to you, Mr. Randy Hogan. We got the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Say that 3 times fast. Roman Reigns taking on Brock Lesnar in a last man standing match.
I'm going with Reigns. I don't think it's time for him to lose. I'm kind of holding out for him to lose at the Clash at the Castle against McIntyre, but again, that's a little bit away. I don't think Reigns going to lose. He's still got the momentum. He's getting to be more of an attraction now that you don't see him all the time. Lesnar, again, I'm not sure how many appearances he's got left on his contract. And again, they're making Lesnar into a little bit of a comic guy with little Yahoo cowboy stuff going on. And I don't like that. And anytime that happens to somebody like Seth Rollins, they don't win no titles. So going with Roman for now.
Okay. Important one.
Hey, Justin Smith goes with Brock Lesnar. And I'm going with Roman Reigns. He's like Randy said, he's kind of, his attraction status has kind of made him get popular again. There's a lot more of the acknowledge me stuff going on. So if he's getting more popular under a new regime, why, again, like I said with Bobby Lashley, why would you kill it? But Brock Lesnar, they've been hinting at it a lot in promos of this is Brock's last opportunity. I also don't think he has many appearances left. I think he kind of basically talked him into, hey, let me be me and let me go out on a high note with my head held high, even though going out on your back is the honors. I think he's going to do the honorable thing and go out on his back for a 10 count. But it will be at least he has an out, something like he was handcuffed to the floor or something like that. But I'm taking Roman Reigns.
See, I got it wild here. This is my prediction. I'm going to go a little bold. I'm predicting just like Michaels and Triple H in their last man standing match. I'm predicting a double down, a draw, and I'm predicting Austin Theory will come out and cash in on Roman Reigns and become the new Universal Champion? Boss.
Nashville, Tennessee. Acknowledge me. Roman will walk out as champion. Theory will hint at trying to cash in, but notice that Roman has a little too much backup at ringside, and he's going to cash in at the castle.
Oh, that could happen. I think we'll see an appearance. But, John, what do you think? Take it home on this one.
This is another one where it's hard to really predict. I can honestly see Brock winning. I could honestly see, like, as you said, Quack, the Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, where it's a double count out. I'm going to go along the same lines of the double count out and Roman retaining the championship. Yeah, so that's my prediction.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's going to be a big match there for sure. I can't wait to see this here on the 30th. But now we're going into the bonus point round. We're going into predictions. If you get this right, you get a bonus point. And we get to start with the important one here.
All right. Austin Theory will not cash in.
Okay. Do you have
I'm
one?
even going to go so far as to say Dolph Ziggler is the reason he doesn't.
Oh. Okay. Do you have one for Purge?
His is that Theory will cash in successfully.
Okay. I'm going to do my basic one. I'm going to take it back from you, boss. No 24/7 championship is going to be used. I need to catch up to you. It's not going to be involved in this show.
That's a pretty fair one since Dana Brooke was injured in a car accident.
Yeah! She's not going to lose that title in a car accident. Boss, your shot.
A Ohio-born and bred wrestler will win between The Miz and Logan Paul.
That's a pretty easy one
Why are you still my
because both of them are from Cleveland.
That's a bold prediction there.
Ed stole that. I hate you.
It's my home. Of course I'm going to say it.
I was kind of hoping no one was going to realize that one. I guess I got to figure one out.
Ed, are you going to give a real bold one, or is that your bold prediction?
That's my bold prediction.
I got.
Hey, we'll forgive boss. He's in a hospital bed. He can grab the low hanging fruit.
Yeah, he'll grab that low hanging fruit.
He's in first place. He shouldn't be sitting there going for low hanging fruit.
Okay, you want me to change it up?
No,
It's up to you. I don't care.
Tighten it up, brother.
I'll change it up. You will not see Alexa Bliss on the show.
That may happen. I don't know. That's interesting. John, go ahead.
Austin Theory will cash in the Money in the Bank and fail
Ooh, very nice.
That is very
due
cool.
to. Actually, I'll just say he'll fail because if he fails with Dolph Ziggler, it makes it a lot better for me. But I'll say he's going to cash in and fail.
Okay, cash
Just
in
because
and
he's not Triple H, it's not Triple H's thing, and I think that's going to be the big swerve that everyone's going to like. Look how they treated him on Monday Night Raw. Come on.
Jeez. Randy Hogan, take us home.
Well, I got two, but I'm going to stick with one. I'm going with Edge. Edge is going to show up. I don't know if he's going to interfere in the match, if he's going to have or announce a new faction or something, but I think Edge is going to show up.
Edge is going to show up. Do you want to give your other one just for?
My other one was they're going to bring up Sikoa from NXT,
Whoa,
which is Uso's brother. Bring him in and be the deciding factor in that match.
Baby Oos.
Big Goose.
Big Goose. All right. Well, there we go. So
Wait, hold on. Did Justin have one?
he did. He already gave it.
He
I didn't
cashes
hear
in
Justin's.
successfully.
Oh, okay.
See, you got to pay attention there, John. But that's the end of our show. I'm Dr. Quack.
I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. And we
Buy
want
my
to thank
merch.
we want to thank everybody here. We want to thank the Professor Randy Hogan, as always. Thank you for taking your time to share your insight. Thank you, John.
Highlight of my month. A highlight of my month.
And if you haven't gone to redbubble.com, search the search bar, Heart and Soul Fed. You see the Bossellini shirt. Now until August 15th, all proceeds made from our sales of Bossellini merch will be 100% covered by Heart and Soul Promotion, the Dr. Quack podcast.
Buy my merch too while you're at it.
That's
Mine
right.
too while you're at it.
Yeah, and go to Randy Hogan stuff on Facebook. Get some Randy Hogan gear as well.
That's right. And we're out.